Hey everyone, how are you doing? And welcome to Honkai Star Rail. Today we will be rating playable characters as of patch 1.1, but there's a little catch. I have been running community polls and asking you guys to rate these characters as well, so that this video wouldn't be only about my own selfish tier list. So let's not waste any more time and instead rate some characters. Okay, so let's start with Arlan A to Z. I think Arlan is a B tier character, even though I think he will get a bit better with the release of Blade, but I don't know. Right now, Arlan isn't that great. I think his damage needs a bit better, more support, so I think I'll rate him as a B tier character. And you guys also thought that Arlan is a B tier character as well, so there we go. Moving on to Asta. She's an amazing sport. I think her speed buff is great for new players who doesn't have any of the other good sports. So I will rate Asta as an A tier character. A for Asta, I guess. You guys also thought that Asta is an A tier character as well. So there we go. Again, we agree. Moving on to Bailu, the dragon girl. Bailu is one of the healers we have in the game, and I think she is just S tier because we have two characters that heals and she does her job great. The other character is Natasha, so the thing is, you guys also think that Bailu is an S tier character. So we still agree on all three characters. Moving on to Supreme Guardian Bronya. She's an amazing sport as well. Her damage buff is just unmatched. The crit damage buff, the attack buff, it's just amazing. S tier, nothing else to say about her. And you guys also think that Bronya is an S tier character. Again, still agree on everything. We're just gonna move on to Lara. Lara has a weird playstyle. You want your main DPS to be targeted, so she can deal more damage with Sparrow. You will usually see players play her with March 7th, so she can get some shielding. March also gets counterattack with her, so that works for them. I will rate Clara as S tier for now. I think she might go down when we get more characters in the future, but right now she's S tier. You guys also think that Clara is S tier again. Moving on to Denhang. I think he gets better with Eidolons, but without an Eidolon, I will rate him as a B tier character, even though, like I said, Eidolons really give him some good damage bonus, other stuff to work with. I think Eidolons make him like low A tier, but I will keep him as a B tier for now. The interesting thing about you guys, it was almost equal for S, A, and B tier when it comes to Denhang, but S tier was 27%, A tier was 36%, and B tier again 36%. So the highest is A tier, so I will be placing him in A tier for you guys. Now let's move on to Gepard. I think he's just S tier. His team-wide shield is amazing. He is one of the best tanks in the game as of patch 1.1. He is also amazing in Memory of Chaos, which is the hardest content in the game for now. So I will be rating him in the S tier. You guys also rated him S tier. We're going back to agreeing on the tier list, so that just says that he's an amazing character. Okay, now let's move on to Miss Herta. I think she's a B tier character, even though you will see most players rate her as a B tier character, but I don't think so. I think she does get better with Eidolons, and I think she is a great character with Himeko, so I will rate her as a B tier character. Now the interesting thing again, you guys went crazy with Herta. You guys think that Herta is an S tier character. The Kuru gang is just going crazy with Herta, so I respect you guys. I will rate her in the S tier for you. We now move on to Mommy Himeko. I think she doesn't really do great against bosses, but when it comes to clearing mobs, I think she's amazing. I will rate her as an A-tier character. Now, again, you guys think Mommy Himeko is an S-tier character, and I can kind of say why, because some people are going to rate characters not based on just power. I can understand that. Now, let's move on to Hope. I think she's an A-tier damage dealer. Even though I don't really see most people play her, her items are kind of okay, but I think, like I said, she's gonna go down to B tier, C tier as we go forward with the patches. And you guys think that, most of you think that she's a B tier character, and I can understand that. That's okay. Like I said, things will be different sometimes. But yeah, you guys think that Hook is a B tier character. Moving on to Mr. Jin Yuan. I think his follow-up attacks are just broken, especially if you play him with Tingyun. That way you can get more ultimates, which means your follow-up attacks will be even more broken. So I will rate him in S tier. It's not even close. The same thing also applies to you guys, because it was not even close again. You guys think that Jin Yuan is S tier. We now move on to Best Girl, March 7th. For me, March 7th is an A tier shielder. Her shield is okay. She can only shield one person, but that shield is beefy. It's like taking someone's 80% health pool and gives them as an HP. So effectively, they almost have like 2 times the HP they originally have. I think for now, March 7th is an A tier character, but again, like I said, she might go down as we move on to the next patches. We'll get more characters, more shielders, and she'll probably go down unless we get specific characters that helps her. Now, it was pretty close for you guys. Most of you went for A, but like I said, it was a close battle. You guys really like March 7th, I guess. Next up is Cherry Mom Natasha. Well, S tier, she's the second only healer we have in the game as of now, so I will rate her S tier, but I think she'll go down to A tier in the future, but we'll see. You guys also think that she's an S tier character alongside with A tier. I can understand that. Like I said, again, she'll probably go down to A tier when we get Locha or even more characters, but right now, I think she is fair in the S tier. Okay, now let's move on to Payla. I think she's an A tier support. She shreds enemy defenses. Her defense reduction debuff is just godlike. I don't think anyone matches her in that direction for now, but like I said, I think Payla might actually keep her role in the A tier for a very long time. She's kinda unique. She really does her job very good, so we'll see. We'll see in the future where she ends up. Okay, you guys also think that Payla is an A tier character. It was close with S tier for you guys, but I can see why. Payla is unique, so I can understand that. Alright, next up is Qingque, another damage dealer. And I think Qingque is, right now, is a B tier character. It's only because I think we have a lot of good damage dealers in the game right now. Sela, Jingyuan, and other characters. And also, I don't really think she's better than Arlan. I think she's like in the same boat. So I will rate her as a B tier character. I might be wrong, but let me know in the comments if you guys think I'm wrong about something. But yeah, I'll definitely reconsider for the next videos. Interesting thing again, you guys think Qingque is an S tier character. Like I said again, I don't know why, but I can understand that. It wasn't even close when it comes to Qingque. You guys just thought that Qingque is an S tier character, even though I rated her in the B tier. So let me know why. I would like to know. We now move on to Sampo. Again, I think Sampo is a B tier character. His damage isn't that great for now, and I think he will move a tier up when Kafka releases, but we'll see, I think he's perfect in B tier right now, but yeah. You guys also think that Sampo is a B tier character. Now we are back to agreeing again. Next up is Seela. It's not even an argument. S tier. There's nothing else to say. I think she will stay the best DPS in the game for a while, at least single target DPS, because she is a character of the hunt. They only deal single target damage, which is amazing against bosses because, well, you know, the bosses are just one single enemy, and she is great against single target enemies, which makes her the best DPS in the game right now. You guys also think that Seela is hands down the best character in the game, agreeing with me on the S tier. Okay, let's move on to Rockstar Sorrel. The day one players got Sorrel for free. I think she's an okay character, and I think she'll also get better with other characters being released. For now, I will rate her as an A tier character. You guys also think that Sorrel is an A tier character? Now we move on to Lil Bronya Silverwolf. S tier for me. She is an amazing sport. She does a lot of good stuff actually. Defense reduction, attack reduction. She's also great in. So for me, Silverwolf will be an S tier character for a very long time. When it comes to you guys though, it was a little controversial because most of you thought she was S tier, but some of you also thought that she was D tier. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that was a little weird. But yeah, you guys mostly thought that she was S tier character. Now we have the Chicken Lady Soshang. I think she's an A tier character. I don't really have too much to say about her. I'll just say that Soshang is an A tier character and move on to you guys' tier placement for her, which was again a little controversial. You guys think that she's S, A, and C tier. I don't know what's going on again, but it was mostly A tier, so I will put her in the A tier. Now, let's move on to Miss Tingyon, the cute, hot fox lady. Okay, for me, Tingyon will be S tier, not because of her look, but because of her playstyle. She has a unique buff. She gives you ultimate charges, which is an amazing buff when you play her with Jingyuan. So Tingyon for me will be an S tier character as well as for you guys. Okay, let's move on to Daddy Belt. He's an S tier character. His slow is just amazing. He doesn't really give any buffs to your team, but he just slows down the enemy so much that he is one of the best characters in Memory of Chaos as of right now, because we're kind of playing Memory of Chaos defensive right now, because like I said, we don't really have a lot of characters in the game right now, so we're trying our best to do good in the Memory of Chaos. So he just is an amazing character. He's also an imaginary character, which we don't really have a lot of them. You guys also think that Belt is an S tier character. You guys think a lot of characters are S tier, so I can understand that you guys love the characters. That's totally okay. So we will be placing him in the S tier for you. Okay, moving on to last character, Yangchi. I think he's an S tier character. He has freeze in his skill and also obviously in his weakness break. I think he is also amazing in Memory of Chaos. Like I said, we are playing defensively in Memory of Chaos right now, so it fits that role perfectly. So I will be rating him in S tier. You guys also think that Yang Cheng is an S tier character, which I think is perfectly okay. Like I said, he is an amazing character. Right now, we don't really have any other characters that does what he does, so it's totally understandable that we agree on this. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I didn't end up rating anyone in C or D tier, as well as you guys. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys. Have a great one.